You're muted.
Yeah. It said it was finished on my end, and then it started over again trying to do the countdown. So I'm like, what?
Notice I kept quiet.
But good evening, and welcome to Let's Talk Shop with Russ. Sometimes this thing has its own change of mind. It wants to trick me sometimes. So, yeah, if y'all are out there and you have not, as of yet, sent your pictures of your projects in, I have a contest pulled up on, well, I had it pulled up. Let me go through the procedure and do it again. And give me 1 second. Everything is wanting to go in slow mode tonight for some reason. There we go. Leonard Davis. I cannot pronounce this person.
Hey, Russ, is it too late to send anything still, or can people still send stuff?
No, that's what I'm trying to say is people want to right now, if you're out there in the chat and you're wanting to send something, go to so you can send it to your email to contest@simplywoodencreations.com.
I've also posted it out there in the chat so that you guys can just copy and paste it. And it's actually right. Contest@woodencreations.com.
We will send it all. We will accept them all the way up toward the end of the show. So if you want to send your pictures in. Right now we have Leonard Davis, Aussie Man has sent in pictures. Those are the only two that have. So I am trying to.
Hello, everyone. Hello, Jeff. Hello, Leonard. Hello, Dixon's out there too, I guess. Michelle Marcoux, Swab. Driveway Workshop. Hey, who's that? Jim? Jim's not here. Yeah, so Jim's out there in the. He's saying
Jim. Yeah, Jim was in here earlier, but I have a feeling he was going to drop off if he hasn't already. But Jim Bashir is not here tonight. Him and his wife are having, I think, a date night. And they're going to see some of them. What he said was big bands. I guess it's like a bunch of big bands playing at one time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Glenn Miller.
Yeah, like Glenn Miller. We were talking about that the other day. Aussie Man's out there. He says, so seatbelts are compulsory in America too. I thought it was a choice. Actually, in America, most people wear their seatbelts. It's helmets that they need to wear because people drive like maniacs.
Yeah. I think it depends on what state you're in, because Florida is you have to wear your seatbelts. And I was reading out there, some places were saying that children have to wear their seatbelts, but adults have the choice. So in Florida, in Florida you have the choice of wearing a motorcycle helmet or not.
You
have to wear one.
Yeah, you do in Michigan too.
You have to wear all that here.
They used to allow people in the back seat not to wear seatbelts, but they made a law because people would roll over right? The vehicles would roll over and the people in the back seat would get ejected out the back window, which is not good, obviously.
Yeah.
So they've changed the law too. So
When
here.
I was growing up, there was no seatbelt law in North Carolina. And we had these things called bench seats, and you were sliding the whole time.
Yep, we'll just slide right along.
We can still use them old aluminum lawn chairs. That's what we use for our hauling our grandkids and that.
You put them in the back of the pickup truck, right?
Yeah, well, that we used to do all the time.
Yeah, we used to use right the
Well,
back.
yeah, and you have to realize back in the 30s and 40s, cars, we had fire trucks that were built even in the 50s, and they didn't even have seatbelts in them.
Yeah. Hello, Herb. Herb's scrolling station.
What was funny about it is the county came out with a thing when they changed the seatbelt law in Florida that all county employees, if they get caught without their seatbelt on, they're going to get reprimanded. Like if they get in an accident or a supervisor sees you without your seatbelt. And I'm like, good luck on that. And one of the upper officials said, what do you mean good luck on that? I said, we got fire trucks that don't even have seatbelts in them. How are you supposed to write me up if there's no seatbelt?
Yeah.
So they had to come out, and then actually they came out, the workers did, the county mechanics, and installed seatbelts in those vehicles. So we would have them. But yeah, we go through everybody that's on here right now and find out. We'll start off with Donald. You got anything you want to show or talk about?
Not particularly. I made that apron that I posted pictures of.
Oh yeah, we saw that. That was pretty cool.
Other than that, I ain't even been in shop in a week.
I guess everybody knows what an apron looks like. Here's an apron.
Did you actually make that, or did Jackie make that?
No, I made it. I took an old pair of jeans that were almost
busted
up and split down the thing.
Cool.
I like how you put the pocket in there in the front.
Yes, exactly.
Pencils or whatever in.
Did you hand sew that, or did you use the mower? I mean the sewing machine.
I had to hand sew it. I don't have.
Not the mower. Not the mower.
I have yet to invest in a sewing machine because I don't do it enough.
But you do it by hand. That's amazing. It's good.
My mama was a seamstress growing up. I know how to thread a needle.
Oh, yeah. I could swear you were going to say, or at least in my pea brain, I thought you were going to say, I took it over my mama who was a seamstress, and she did it. I thought that's what you were going to say.
That would be me.
I made it out of. That is the last pair of jeans she patched up for me. I believe there's about 3 patches on there that she sewed in. I've had those jeans since the early 90s.
Wow.
I thought I was bad. Jeez.
You've washed them though since then, right?
Yeah, once or twice, right?
Yeah.
But they were always my kicking around jeans. There's on the, like both sides from where I used it to push stuff or whatever that just it got threadbare and shit.
Do you have any with the round circle for the skull in their back pocket, or did you never do that?
I never did skulls.
Yeah.
Now there was one that's got a little hole worn in it from the wallet that I
Yeah.
It's got a snap on it. There's one wore out from there. But I never got into skull.
All of us boys to sew. I can actually sew as good as my wife. Matter of fact, if I have
good.
Yeah, matter of fact, is most of the time I fix my own stuff. Like I had a pair, like you're talking about, I had a pair of shorts that had a hole in them the other day, and my wife said, our neighbors are going to get tired of looking at your underwear after a while. So I decided to fix the hole. It wasn't but about that big. I mean, you'd have to be right up next to me to be able to see my underwear. So
Well, I mean, that's me. And most things, a 10-look pair of pants, I can do that by hand. And jeans, you're going to have to do it by hand anyway, because ain't no sewing machine going to go through that crap.
Yeah, mine will.
Some of them will, but the one that I get, it'll go through 2 or 3 pieces, but once you got to one of them things, every needle you get will break.
Yeah. Paul, you got anything?
Nope, got my CNC working again, and all is good.
What was the resolution, Paul?
I
Tell them, yeah, how you fixed it.
I took apart every connector and plugged every connector back in, and it must have had a bad connection because that took care of it.
Yeah, reseating is a good troubleshooting procedure. Yeah, I love it.
I hear kicking is next one, right?
Yeah, either that or hitting it with a hammer.
I didn't
And slamming on the side of the monitor. Come on, you.
Yeah,
You have that good popular CNC out of Canada, don't you?
yep.
That's one of the top rated CNCs right now, or it was back when I was studying them.
I'll tell you right now, Altmill is the top of the line CNC.
Yeah, I see that one too.
Yeah, that's a really good one.
Yep, it's pretty neat how they designed that one.
Is that the one with the bed that slides back and forth?
No, that's a Onefinity. That's their how they do 8-foot cutting, and what a dumb idea.
Well, there goes the sponsorship, Russ.
Yeah. Well, you wonder, who the what do you call
In order to cut an 8-foot piece of plywood, you got to have 14 feet of room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For that
A bed slinger CNC. That just
yeah.
Yeah, that's actually funny. That's actually funny. Has anybody? Do they have any videos on that? I wonder.
On what?
On the Onefinity with the bed moving.
They haven't even started building it yet. They've only had a demo out at the woodworking show. They had a demo, but they haven't produced any yet.
Built to build. Is that it, Dixon?
Yeah, that's it. It's a good idea, that part of it, but I didn't know they were redesigning it. What you guys are talking about?
They just have one model that it's a what's it called, a True 8 or something like that.
Because they got this one now too.
Yeah, that's a regular. What 40? Is that a 32 or a 48?
Okay. Oh, they changed since I investigated them years ago. Because all they had at one time was that, and that was
right.
That was pretty strong Z axis. That's what I liked about it at the time.
That's what mine is that one right there.
Yeah, there we focus.
Now, what is that one?
That's the original one. What Paul has.
Right, it's the original
Okay.
Onefinity.
Infinity, yeah, one Infinity.
Cool. Very cool. So, Donna, what you been
I
working
have
on?
one thing that I did this week, which was a newsboy hat. Because when we do the food for the seniors, I have to wear a hairnet. I have so much hair, it takes 2 hairnets, and I hate hairnets. So I made me a newsboy cap, and my hair will actually fit inside.
Cool.
So, and
Boy, that looks groovy, Donna. That looks groovy.
Right?
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
neat.
I might need to make me one of them.
My daughter's saying it, goes, "Oh, I want a pink one." I'm like, okay.
Yeah,
But Russ, you're gonna wear it down here, right?
yeah, put my beard in it.
Yeah, I mean, it actually holds my hair because mine is really thick and too long, and so nothing holds it.
Yeah.
But that will. But that's all I've got.
Cool. Actually, Al, I saw they at Publix. Some of the guys have beards not as long as mine, but they have them like probably 2 or 3 inches off their chin, and they actually have nets now that go over their ears to hold their beard. And
we had them when I was
hair
cutting
in
them, which is why I never grew a beard until I got done. Because they're aggravating. They don't do nothing. They don't do what they're supposed to do.
Yeah, I saw a guy walk out from the butcher shop, and he had one on. I was like, I ain't never seen that before.
Yep, they've been around, but I mean, most people opt not to wear them because you look stupid in them, or you feel like you do, and they're just they're uncomfortable. They fall. They don't hold right. So your beard, they end up down here, and your beard's hanging out anyway. So.
All right, so give me 1 second, Chris. I know you've been working on models, so.
Yep, it's been too hot out in the shop, so.
And he's been doing some awesome detailing. Russ, you should make them big solo. Russ, Russ went away, so he can see the details in this. It's well worth the solo. Oh.
I had to go check on my printer for some reason. It has some issues.
We had a pretty good August here as far as temperatures go. I don't believe it broke 90 the whole month.
Ooh, she's getting down to 40 here in Wisconsin already at night. 50, 55.
Chris, you are on solo layout.
Gotcha. I know most of you will be able to identify this.
Why, that's the pod from Lost in Space.
Why, yes, it is. So, but the original kit, the interior is rather boring. A couple of panels and a fire extinguisher. That was about it. So I decided to start scratch building more details.
Oh, cool.
Oxygen tanks, the meters above, lights. And
ooh, that's nice.
I do have the lighting kit for the Fusion core engine, but it's not set up yet. So the access panel on the floor here, that wasn't there originally. I carved that in and put the warning stripes around it. So
now all the oxygen tanks and all that stuff, did you hand made all that?
Oh no, most of them came out of my scrap box.
He kit bashed.
Kit bashed.
Yeah.
I save plastic model pieces like there's no tomorrow. So
yeah.
Matter of fact, just last week I had to cull the pile. The boxes were getting too big, so I had to get rid of stuff I know I'm never going to use. So, but it's coming along pretty good.
Right.
I'm hoping I can button it up tomorrow and start working more on the exterior. So,
it looks good.
Yeah, we're getting there. Oh, there's a little detail. Like hold this up closer. Scratch build your own ray guns or laser guns.
Yeah.
Not bad. But I just looked up what they had on the ship, and I did something different. So, and after I get this done, I got to build a plane or two to get my juices back on that. But I want to either start the Jupiter 2 or the Seaview. So they're two big projects. I can't do them both at once.
Right.
So a couple of planes, then we'll decide which next sci-fi project to do. Yeah. But then the temperatures outside will be nice then. I can get back in the workshop. So just a little too hot. I went out there today just to bring the barrels in and get the mail. I wasn't out there 3 minutes. I came in, my shirt was already full of sweat. Like, this is crazy. So, not complaining because there's no snow and ice.
Y'all just keep that stuff down there. I like things the way they've been. Mid-80s.
Yep. We're supposed to get a break next week, so we'll see.
Goes down to mid-60s at night.
And it's still the ultimate question. How does a workshop that's not getting used get so messy? There's tools out that, I know how it happens. You go out to get a screwdriver, you go in, fix what you're doing, then you don't put the screwdriver away, just leave it on the bench. So
I'll probably go out to mine tomorrow and open up the door. What the hell happened here?
You can put 3 new tables. You can put 3 new tables next to your workbench, and they're going to fill up in 2 days.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
It's
horizontal surfaces are the death nail of a workshop.
Whether you're in there or not.
It's called Paul's Messy Workshop Horizontal Surface Syndrome.
Yep, that's right.
Oh,
when I was in high
that
school,
same
everybody
power.
used to leave their books on top of the lockers in the hallway. And the school put signs up, don't leave your stuff up here, blah, blah, blah. No one ever followed this. We buried the sign behind books and shit. But we came to school one day, and there were all these roofs on the top of the lockers now. 90-degree angle. So everything you put
That's
up there
how
was
ours
laid right back.
That's how ours are. That's how ours were. Yep.
They beat us at our own game.
Mm-hmm.
So, Dix, I thought you were having an earthquake there for a second.
Well, no, this is just a little hobby table up here,
Oh,
and
yeah.
there's the shelves.
Yeah, the bench top's full.
And the one downstairs is a 6-foot table, and that's all covered. Once in a while, I got to clean it up to find my stuff.
Horizontal surface.
You
couldn't
I
tell.
gotta go. I
couldn't
need to go through so bad. They clean my shop out because I'm missing tools and I need to use them and I can't find them.
Oh, they're in the shop. They're in the
Yeah,
shop.
they're in there somewhere. I just have to find them.
One corner of my shop did a little cleaning today because we are searching for the ball to the trailer hitch. And
Then you get older, and
then
you get older, and you're looking for a solder iron, and it's sitting right in front of your face, and you swear, I can't find it, and there it sits.
It's right here.
Yeah.
It's right here.
One time, I cleaned up my table, and I found 2 grandkids.
I lost a screwdriver once. I tore my shop apart looking for it. So I just gave up. I was going out about an hour later. I jumped in my truck, and I felt something poke right into the seat. It had been in my back pocket the whole time.
Yeah.
And I have a bad the truck seat.
I have a bad habit of putting things, saying to myself, I'm going to put this here so I'll remember it. Well, guess what? Yeah. I forgot where I put it. And so I end up buying something else or buying a new one. And then a month or so from now, I'll find the old one. And I'm going like, yep, I remember putting it there now. So, yeah, I have that
big problem. With 4,000 screwdrivers.
Yeah.
Yep.
I went to my buddy's house. His father-in-law passed away. And I says, what, has he got a fetish with screwdrivers? There's like 12 pages of screwdrivers. He says, no, he just couldn't remember.
Yep. Okay, Al.
Oh, me. Ooh, yeah. So I've been working on this TARDIS for a bit, because I'm going to have a build along. There's a couple of us that are going to go get together online and actually build it. I still need to take the paper off and stuff, but this is like the prototype of it. I'm trying to build it. Normally here there would be these little pieces sticking up and another piece on top, and that was the light. So I started by, and I don't know if I've mentioned this or said this. This is my template that I'm going to use to try to figure out what size hole to put in there so I can just plop it in there. Okay, but I decided to 3D print the lamp like that, which if you've ever seen the TARDIS lamp, it's like that. Now, this might be a little bit bigger than what I probably need.
I was going to say that's a lot bigger than what you need.
Yeah. Considering the other one actually stood up that high, maybe not really. I can probably show you a picture, and it'll sit down in there a little bit. But that is the original dimension of it. Now this one I did design and print out. I did it in Fusion, and I'm honestly very impressed with the detail.
Yeah, the little wire things held up.
Exactly. And I don't know if you can see it because it's really hard. I'm actually going through through OBS, and I see it. I'm trying to see if it'll focus over there.
Now, is that resin printed or?
Oh no, this is
Really?
this is resin printed. In here that actually has the shape of the actual lamp itself also.
I can see the ridges, yeah.
Yeah, and that's what I was trying to focus so you can see
That looks
them.
like it's a FDM with clear, that
And it is, yes.
messy
Because-
clear.
Well, it was good. But anyway, because what I'm planning to do is in this little door, there's a little magnetic door that comes on here. I plan to, and I think I've shown you guys this part, I plan to put a tea light in there. Well, anyway, like I said, this isn't glued together. This is just put together. But that little tea light will be there, and it'll flicker probably up here. What I want to do on mine is put an Arduino in it. And somebody was telling me the other day, somebody called me out, why don't you use an ESP32 that has Wi-Fi? So I may actually upgrade to Wi-Fi. But anyway, that's kind of what I've been messing with lately. Oh no, wait, Chris and I
was gonna say, where's your thing you've been working on when he's working on the
have been working. Chris has been working on the pod, and I'm working on the. Oh, it's backwards. No wonder it wasn't coming to the Enterprise. And again, this is just preliminary. I've learned how to poke holes in plastic for the lighting. I've painted this, and I need to paint it again, but there's a couple of holes, and I don't think this one has some that are too badly off. I think it's this side. When I was starting, they moved on me. See, like that one right there. Man, that's not. I think that's really OBS that's giving us the bad focus, guys. But anyway, that one right there is off right there, and I'm thinking I need to fill it and then poke it again, and that is horrible. Or is it my eyes? But anyway, those are the two things that I've got that are currently going together. Wait, there's more.
But wait, there's more.
Yeah.
Operators are standing by.
Last Friday, I'm gonna switch cameras. See, doesn't that look better? Focus? No, maybe.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. So last Sunday, I finished my Enterprise that's laser cut, and some of the 3D printed items on the ends, I went ahead and designed this on the tank, this one, and the cones. I did cheat, however, and on the engines, I went ahead and went online and found some engines. We can focus. Dang camera. That one's supposed to be a good camera too. Oh, I know what. Hold on. Focus this one. No, that's not focused.
Yeah, if you back up a little bit, it comes right in. Just a little. There you got it.
That's good.
That's pretty good.
There you go. That's pretty good.
But anyway, I actually was going to design that, and I thought I can go steal it. I can't remember where I got it. Probably Thingiverse somewhere. But anyway, that's the two things I've been working on. Because when it takes off, right? When it takes off, it goes.
I've always wanted to build a shuttle model, but painted UPS brown.
Yeah, there you go. We'll actually put the UPS markings on it, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. I think I'm going to go with this camera. Anyway, tomorrow, 2 p.m. No telling what we're going to do. I have no idea at this point. We might continue something that we've started before.
I thought it was 3 p.m.
And on Monday, no, this is real time, Paul. And we're going to do 10 a.m., right, Chris? Real time?
What's that?
See you later.
10
See,
a.m.? Yeah.
I can now call it Model Monday with Chris now. He'll continue the pod, and I'll be building the
For your TARDIS, you need one of these.
MMC.
Yeah.
Model Monday, Chris.
Yeah.
Let me see. And you can have it strobe or color.
Well,
You don't have to open it or nothing because you got a remote for it.
right.
I forgot I made that.
Nice.
It is.
Oh, yeah.
Well, see, what I want to do is I want to take an address, and this is just LED. Okay, these are just LED lights, but I want to just turn on a white LED light and basically control it, and then the windows, they have a different color, so they have that almost ivory looking, dark but yet light. That makes sense. I don't know, but anyway, there's so many different neat things for the. And I think I showed this one off. For the nacelles in the front, where the front of the engines are. Let me do it this way. Focus it here. For the front of the engines, I've got this thing, and it's going to spin colors, and it's like that, and it's addressable, so I can take and light each LED and color it also. I think I've shown it before. What? You know what? I can take and do this. Yeah, there we go. There's the front of the running.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I still need to do a little work on the code, because it's actually pausing on the 7th LED. It needs to totally forget about the 7th LED. It just needs to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But anyway.
Just go to Grok and have them write the code. They'll do it in 5 seconds. Just tell them what you want.
And you know what? Seriously, I've been going to just to ChatGPT,
Yep.
and I've got 26 different iterations. However, this is the last one it gave me. It made me think, I'm just going to tell it, turn on LED 0, turn on LED 1. It's right down the list. And also put a random color in there, or whatever it is. Because I can't get it to not skip that one. Maybe I need to tell it, skip the 7th. Don't count the 7th. Maybe it was late that night, but I have like 26 different iterations of code that I've asked ChatGPT to put together. I know how to code. I'm just lazy.
Yeah. 2 things. Leonard Davis wants to know, or he said, "Did you say Chris is modeling on Monday?"
Chris, we have a stream called Model Monday. Well, actually, it's Model Day with Chris and Al. It just happens to be Monday.
Whatever day we do it.
Whatever we do on Model Day stays at Model Day.
Yeah, so they have been doing it on Monday in the morning, or you don't have a set time. You just come on.
10 a.m. Central, and I think that's what it's going to be, Chris. If it works with your schedule, I think that's what it's going to be for at least the next 6 weeks.
Yeah, someone has to go to work. It's not me.
Right. We'll see what the next week brings. Because right now I'm working 5 hours on Monday, starting at 3, and then I work 12 hours Tuesday, 5 hours on Wednesday, 12 hours on Thursday. So Monday is really good, and Wednesday is really good too.
So it's on Al's channel.
Yeah.
And but they
Just
get
search,
together in there.
Just search for 9763, either on YouTube or on Twitch. Either one. I'll do stream to both. If
Yep,
you like
they, so every Monday for the next 6 weeks at least, at 10 Central, which would be 11 Eastern Standard.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So 11 Eastern Standard. They are doing model building. Chris is working on his Jupiter 2 pod, and Al's working on the Enterprise. So anybody out there that doesn't have anything to do, go by and watch them build. I was going to try to do it last Monday, but I ended up having to do something that came up at the last minute. So, and then Aussie Man wants to know who is the new person on the panel called Bamboo. They haven't heard of his Twitch. That is my 3D printer, and I am printing something on it right now. And actually, I'm making a flying saucer, and it's printing the bottom of the flying saucer. I only printed the top this afternoon, so I decided I would print it while we were doing the show and just let it run. So that's what the Bamboo is. And if y'all we're getting down to, let's see, it is 8:36. So if you have anything to send to me over on contest at simplywoodencreations.com, now is the time to do it, because we are getting ready to go over there. Dixon, you were the last. Do you have anything you want to show?
My buddy just turned 80, so there is a real popular lighthouse in Door County up here in Wisconsin that they built in the 1800s. So we copied that, and this is what we built.
Oh, cool.
The windows, I 3D printed, installed wires and LEDs. They're nice and yellow like the old lights. And the upper area, this is all 3D printed, all these little brackets and stuff. And I have the 2 doors right here. That's got to get installed up on top. And one on the bottom.
Excellent.
Very
So
cool.
that's what we poured the concrete, and I ran the wires, and we got it just about done. I wanted to get it done before it gets too cold.
So the pillar is concrete?
Yes, the concrete, yep. And I put a sonotube in the middle so I could dig underneath and get up in there. The top light pulses every couple seconds with a timer, and the other LEDs just come on at night and they stay on. Them are 24 volt DC. The top one is 110 volt pulsing bulb.
Cool.
Leonard wants to know, how tall is it?
I got that written here. It is 45 inches from the ground to the center of that bulb. It's 45 inches tall. Wait, 45 inches, is that right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's about 4 foot, because 40.
Is it scale? To scale, Dixon?
Yes, it is, because what I did, 45, so it's up to here. That's right. That's what it is. And now I'm building on this pad right there is going to be the building that goes to it with the windows and the roof.
Mm-hmm.
And they used to, in the 1800s, this is sitting on the end of Door County, they'd come in Michigan, and so they know where they were, see the lighthouse, and that lighthouse used to run on kerosene. Cool. And the rooms we took a tour of it, me and my wife, about 2 months ago, and it's amazing how they lived in them rooms and that, and then they took care of the lighthouse. No TV or phones or nothing. Radio. So that was interesting.
Yeah.
I got a picture here of the actual prints. Here we go. This is gonna be the building. It's gonna be brick coming up part way. And yeah, there's the actual scale of building that goes next to the tower, except for this piece right here by the tower. That's not going to be there because it's not there no more. And we don't want to connect it. We're going to have it sitting close to the tower, but we don't want to connect it because we get shifting grounds here when it freezes in the winter.
Hey, I believe Leonard is asking, are there rifle holes in there? Because in his, what did he put? I'm sorry. In the 1800s, they had rifle holes. Did you make them?
Them light holes?
No, rifle holes, I guess, where they would defend it. They'd stick a rifle through there and shoot out. I don't know. That's what it sounds like to me. I have no idea. I'm just.
No, but on top, I still have to put the tiny little vents on the very top. There were vents up above, right up here where the people walk around. And them I have in a bag here. They're pretty small. They got to go on. They're a little, only like 4 millimeters. There's going to be 5 of them.
Oh yeah, those are very small.
Yep. You can see the lines, the vent lines. I had them bigger, but they weren't scaled right because these were the big ones, and they're too big.
Oh,
there you can see the vents. There you go.
Yeah, I can see the vents.
So I had to shrink them down. And these are the actual scaled round windows, and then I pushed an LED through there. And that's what we've been working on.
And that is what they were talking about, Dixon. When he said rifle holes, he was talking about that they had holes in the side of the building where they could stick their rifles out and shoot people.
Yep, up on top. Well, them are actual, they could do that, but them are actual air vents up where they walk on the top area. And that thing is, I got a print of it. That thing is 79 feet high. I think 73 feet. And then I knew that was close because when my wife Lisa and I were looking at how tall it was, because I remember going up on 80 on my neighbor's silo, and it looked about the same when you get up there and you look down.
Cool.
But it's amazing with them old rooms is all they had: a fireplace and books to read and 2 bedrooms and a living room, and that was it.
That's what's wrong with the world now. You can't
and
find a lighthouse no more.
And a farm to raise the food, and 8 kids to help farm the.
yeah. They had other buildings there, and that's what they did. They farmed, and that's all they could do. That and hunt, especially in the winter. It got so darn cold there. But they used to carry kerosene up there, and that's how they lit it in the 1800s.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
Very cool. Coolio.
I haven't had a lot of time this week myself as far as I've done a few things. I actually designed this in Tinkercad, and I've been wanting to make one for a while, and made me a little Jason mask.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. It's just flat, but yeah, made me a little Jason mask. Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. And I was going to put I printed his shirt. I haven't got it glued on there yet, but that's going to be his shirt. And then I got a knife that I'm going to put on the front of this. So I'll do that later, but this is the part that I got. I got his shirt printed and his mask printed.
Shouldn't it be a machete?
Well, I don't. You call it a machete, a knife, which potato.
Yeah. They don't have a machete on Thingiverse, so you got to pick up a knife.
Yeah. Then I made me a little ghost. You'll sit on the edge of the whatever.
Ghost on the shelf don't sound right.
Yeah, ghost on the shelf. And then I think I showed that before, but I've been making some scary pumpkins. I've actually got a Halloween scene that I have been doing in Tinkercad that I'll be showing.
I like that one.
But yeah, that's
Post
cool.
on a post.
Yeah, that's coming up in another month.
And,
Yep.
Yep. Halloween is next month. So one thing nice about the 3D printer is you can, like right now, I can set it, and other than I look at the camera every once in a while to make sure it's not making spaghetti. But the other thing I made is an X-wing fighter from Star Wars.
It almost reminded me of Legos for a second, but
Yeah.
I not.
Yeah, it's all 3D printed. It's not Legos.
Yeah. Did you design it too, or
No, actually, I found this on Thingiverse.
Thingiverse?
Yep, I found it on Thingiverse.
I've been printing a bunch of bamboo Lego stuff. I mean, versus Thingiverse. The engine was the first thing I ever went into, or the one thing that I've used from Thingiverse lately.
I don't know if I showed this, but I made me a little Grim Reaper.
Put some little red LEDs in there.
Right?
Yeah, I thought about that. Making him hollow and open it. Well, he is pretty well hollow, but open at the bottom, so you could run LEDs up in there and put them in his eyes. I think that would be cool.
So were you gonna do like a haunted village and put them all around?
Yes, I'm working on a haunted house and a little scene that I've done, and in front of the haunted house will be like the skull and some pumpkins and stuff, and then I want to take some pictures of it.
Cool.
So that's what I've been working on. And we're getting down to the time. Yeah. Let's get over here. I still only have Leonard Davis. And let me check and see if I have anybody in the spam folder.
Now remember, some was sent like a couple weeks ago, I think.
Yeah, that was Aussie Man that pitched such a fit.
Okay. I couldn't remember who it was.
Yeah, it was Aussie Man.
Don't you have some stuff to show from someone else? I'm not certain. Did you say you had two things?
Yes, I have stuff to show that was sent to me last week, but nobody has sent anything tonight. Is my point.
Yeah. But at least you have that. You can show that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna show.
Well, he's looking that up. Jeff's Trains World said he'll be on tomorrow night doing some layout work and questions and answer time.
What time?
Maybe he'll put that next. What time? Jeff's Trains. Well, while Russ is looking that up, does Jeff know what this is right here?
Ooh. What is this? Wait,
Oh,
Russ,
there he is.
I can't see it. Russ preempted you.
That's okay. He's got it. He's got his Pics.
Yeah.
Yep.
I know you're filling in.
This picture is these are from Leonard Davis. This is the first set he sent.
Ooh, that's sweet.
That's shiny. I like
Takes a
that.
few
That's
seconds
some good
to
green.
show up.
Wow.
Pretty.
Very pretty. Yeah, very, very pretty. Wow,
Is that,
look at
is
that.
that the beginning of Snowman?
Yeah, what is that actually? That's what I was gonna ask. What is that, Leonard? And yeah, what is it? And
Kind of looks like the bottom part of a snowman. Or maybe the head.
yeah, it's hard to tell what it is.
Because it looks like a hat.
Oh. Nope. That throws a snowman, I think, out the door.
A hashish pipe? No.
Pepper grinder.
Maybe
Pepper grinder, okay.
a lamp base.
Nope, it's a bud vase. And it's small.
Oh, to put buds, yeah. Yeah, to put buds, yes. That makes sense.
Yep.
Or is that the type you're talking about flowers, right? Not, yeah. Not bud. What do you put in there?
Oh, it scares me when you and I think about the same.
What do you put in there, man? What do you put in there?
This is the first one set. This is the first group that you sent me, Leonard. So yeah, it's a bud vase.
Please forgive me. I don't need anything.
All right.
no disrespect in any way, shape, or form.
And the next one that sent me is, I still got the other ones of yours, Leonard. I'll show them next. But this was this come from Aussie Man.
That's pretty.
My wife
Yeah.
loves
Wow.
Yeah, that's very, very pretty.
really, really like that.
It's sexy.
Yeah. Wow. Wow. Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Oh, look at these.
Them are nice.
Yeah.
I like the spiral.
Yeah, you're not going to drop them.
No.
No, but they'll fall slowly out of your hand.
Austin Man
Another one.
said his projects that he's saying are old and new and repeat jobs too.
That's okay.
It doesn't matter. I don't remember seeing these, so
How do you get that spiral on them?
He's got a big machine lathe that he uses.
Yeah.
It's not really a machine, I don't think, but it's, yeah, I've seen it. I think. Now, I guess we'll let him say.
yeah, they're very pretty. That's the maximum zoom I can do.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, full screen. It's good. Wow.
Brian Woodward wants to know what's the email address again.
Contest at simplywoodencreations.com.
He said, Austin Man said, yeah, made on my mill.
Yeah, a mill. Yes.
Yeah.
So I think I have it put in their contest at simplywoodencreations.com. There it is. If that helps you. I think I spelled it right. Simplywoodencreations.com. Yeah.
It's actually spelled correctly.
Thank you.
So then, Al, that's the same one as the last 15 years, right?
That is correct.
Yeah. Exactly.
I don't know how long Brian has been watching, which right, Brian? Or am I mistaken?
Well, we're wondering how
And
many
that's how-
buildings.
Yeah, look how he's
No,
etched look how he's etched the diamond pattern into the finish. That looks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty cool.
You could do that with a type of knurling jig or something.
Yeah, he's got a mill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
He has a mill, yes. I've watched machine shop mills
And this is
do stuff that I go, how do they do that? You know, like threads. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, that's
and
nice.
this is Leonard Davis' second set of pictures.
Aw.
I like that. Looks nice.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Top notch.
Yes. Are the flowers
Yeah.
also cut on the scroll saw, or how are the flowers done?
Carefully.
And did you carve Natalie, or did and I think I'm looking at the wrong screen. I'm a little behind.
Yeah. My grandkids would love them.
Yeah, they're nice.
That looks pretty stout too. The way the wood is sitting on it, the slats on the floor or on the bench.
I like how he did the screws and then did the screw holes, but then covered them with the little
Plugs, yep.
buttons. Yeah,
Them look nice.
those. Yeah, it looks very nice. Actually, I like that is because it breaks. Like on this one, he doesn't have the flowers on it, so it kind of breaks the flat surface up. Yep. Cassidy, Natalie, and Ember.
I'm wondering if he. I guess he CNC'd the
The flowers were on the scroll saw and shaped with a Dremel router for the names.
Cool.
Gotcha.
Router for the names.
hand router, right?
Yep, all hand.
Yeah.
Dremel,
Well,
and so it was by hand.
Yeah, my CNC has got a router on it. Is the reason why I say. But that'd be too easy, right?
He's not cheating, so called, or whatever.
Right. He's doing real woodworking.
Yeah, he's actually doing woodworking now.
Yes, and done.
Okay, then this is Brian Woodward. You just say, and they just popped up.
Ooh. Yeah. Oh, and Russ found the control scroll. Very good, Russ.
Yep.
Yep. The control mouse scroll bar or scroll. That's pretty. I like that.
Yeah, metal and
Wow.
Yeah, that was nice.
That's interesting.
Yeah, you can tell that's. It may have some wood in it, but that's acrylic.
That's acrylic, right, Russ?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Now, some of this looks like he might have put wood in with it, or it just might be the color that it is. I can't tell that, but yeah, the black and everything, and like in this
they're
one,
beautiful.
The
yeah,
first
they are.
stabilized, drywall, aluminum, flashing, and OSB.
Wow.
Oh wow.
The
Next
rest,
week,
the rest of those are all PLA scraps melted down and turned into.
They turned in blanks. That's cool.
Yeah. And by the way,
Okay,
Leonard
this
Dayton.
one, this one is a stabilized drywall, aluminum, flashing, and OSB.
ooh, that's a pretty neat idea.
Yep, that's what this one's made out of. And then
I'm gonna take some wooden dowels next week and then cover it with stickers and see if you guys can tell the difference.
I bet we can.
And then this is actually PLA scraps melted down and turned into pen blanks.
Yeah, there you
This
go.
one and this one.
Hey, I figured out what to do with all my P1S poop. Melt it down,
There you go. Yeah.
and then turn it.
Yep, very nice.
What did you use to melt it down? Did you use a microwave or an oven or what? What did you do? The hair dryer?
A torch or what?
I've been reading a lot about you can use. Some people are using their. There's there's burners, but
Yeah.
they say you have to start off with just a few pieces or a small amount that start off with to get it start melting, because if you put a bunch in there, it won't work. It kind of like, for some reason, like let's say you put a bunch of poop in there, because of the poop has so many openings, the air and everything cools the PLA off too quick to the point that it won't work. So you start off with just a small amount. Once it starts getting melted, then you can add more, then you can add more. And then once you get a pretty significant amount in the pot or whatever you're melting it in, then you can start adding a little bit more and more and more.
Right. So use a hot plate
Some people do that, yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, whatever, until you get a puddle and it melts. I have a question, actually, a couple of questions. Do you then pour it out into the molds? And what about the fumes? Do you wear a mask? I mean,
good question.
Is there?
Brian says he used a silicone molds in a toaster oven set right at the glass temp.
And a toaster oven in glass tins? Is that what you said?
Glass temp. TMP. Now, what he says right at glass temp, I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I had no idea. Aussie Man says, where are all the rest of my pics I sent?
I have no clue, Aussie. You just seen my inbox, so.
Leonard, what would somebody sell those blanks for if they were to be melted down? I mean, I'm just wondering. I mean, if I had 1 million of them, it might be worth doing something like that. I mean, it's a good idea. I mean, sell them, yeah. I'm not much of a turner, but that might, if I had a a square blank, I might go try that. I've got a little mini lathe that I can use, and I've got the big Harbor Freight one, which scares me. But
why did that do that?
yeah, that's what I'm wondering too, Donna. What is glass temp?
Yeah, this is my inbox, and I have not messed with my inbox since. Well, you can see this is the only thing that's in there. So I just opened it up earlier before the show just to make sure that it was working. So the only pictures that I have are from you, Bill, is the ones that I showed you.
Does anybody know how thick blanks are for making pens? Are they like inch and a quarter by inch and a quarter by, what?
The standard is 3/4 by 3/4.
Really?
So I have done it on 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch.
3/4 by 3/4. How long?
The standard full size blank for like a slim line is about 5 to 6 inches.
5 and 6 inches. And by the way, I just got another idea.
Okay, so this one just popped in on me also. This is from Mike Height2, HEIGHTCHEW, Height2. And so
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are actually, I read back in the thing, they're made from fence pickets.
Cool. Yeah. Yeah. Fence pickets are very, very flexible as far as making stuff like that. I like it.
And we'll go here and look in my spam folder. There is no spam here. Hooray. So,
okay, mine says that the glass temp that's the point it goes from a solid to a liquid.
Oh, I got you. I got you now. Yes. Yes. Like candy has different, or sugar has different stages where it crystallizes and also is gooey or liquidy, I guess. But yeah, glass temp.
Gotcha. Yeah, if you look on this thing too, these Leonard sent me on these on the August 23rd, and Bill, you sent me these on August 25th. So that's all I have in my inbox.
I'm just curious about that toaster oven because I've never seen one that would go that high. To liquefy glass?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know what he meant there.
The ones, everybody that I've seen doing them on YouTube are using, like I said, using an old pot and using a little burner and starting it off like that, kind of low, and they drop some poop in there and they get it melt. And once it starts melting, then they drop a little more, and then they add a little more. And once you start, because one guy said this stuff ain't working because he filled, when I was reading about it, he filled his pot full of poop and turned it on, and it wouldn't do anything. It melted the bottom part, but it wouldn't melt the upper part because it just didn't work for some reason. Yeah.
You probably just have to stand there and keep on pushing it down into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think there's a certain temperature for it's just once it's solid and goes to liquid. Brian says PLA is typically somewhere between 300 and 350.
350 Fahrenheit. Yep.
210 Celsius. Yep.
I'd just be worried about getting it, what it has melted, getting it too hot so it's unusable.
He said oven is easier. And I'll be sending them again.
As far as fumes go, if you start choking, you know it's time to stop.
Don't go too far back, Al. That's a black hole there. You'll never come back.
Somebody needs to put a fake rat back there and jerk it.
He's got to disappear. He keeps digging.
The bottom part of my saucer finished.
All right, let's see it. You found a bag of candy back there.
Yeah, that is. It's never been cleaned out. That is the poop that's fallen behind there. I've got a shelf, and so it doesn't fall off the end because I've got it's a shot glass holds it, but it's just the case. That's what I gathered.
That's the part I didn't like about those type of printers.
What I want to know is how bad of an alcoholic you got to be to need a case for your shot glass.
Anyway, this was the top, and this is the bottom. It's got a. If you'll notice, both of these have that mark in the middle. It's got a pin that you can print that will lock them together, hold them in position so you can separate them.
Okay, well, that's a good idea.
Yeah, or you can just glue it together with the pin in it, and it'll keep them lined up. So, but
is it really a flying saucer if it's not flying?
Yeah, it is flying. See, it's flying. But I thought this is if you'll remember some of the old science fiction movies, this was the kind of flying saucer you saw in the old science fiction.
Yep, always had them on a string.
So drill a small hole into the top, get you some monofilament, some fishing line, a little piece of glue, and put that in there, and then just hang it, and then they can just show everywhere.
Then that's not and is dangling.
Brian says he has his own toaster oven, and I bought just for the shop, and I use it for drying and stabilizing. I have my own too. Matter of fact, I got into doing the what was it, the clay or whatever that you make things out of, and then you put them in the oven and bake them.
Sculpty, right?
Sculpty. There you go, Sculpty. Yes, Sculpty. I got into that. I was putting it into making stuff out of the scroll saw and putting it in the holes and filling in, like I would make a flower and put it in the opening of the flower and then put it in the toaster oven and bake it, and it would get hard. And it worked out really well.
The closest thing I got to doing something like that was I had one of those little easy bake ovens years ago.
Yeah.
For Christmas.
Yeah. They actually used a light bulb, wasn't it?
Yeah. My sister had one, and we actually ate it. And I thought, oh my God! I think way back then, maybe that's why I'm goofy or something, eating up cupcakes from the easy bake oven.
they used to. Now they use something else because somebody got upset that their child grabbed hold of that hot light bulb.
Yep. Well, I bet he never does it again. Hey, Donald, this is why I have the shotgun shelf, so I can put all my little cars on there.
Oh, okay, I got you.
That's why, and I just never did it. I wonder why.
That's for people that actually collect shot glasses, don't necessarily. I got you.
Exactly.
Russ is going to make a fake UFO video next week and going to scare the F out of the world.
And I'm threatening to take all these out of the boxes and put them in there. But the favorite that I have is this one here, of course.
Oh, the Enterprise is cool. I've been collecting collecting the Hot Wheels trucks, but I've been collecting over the years. I've been collecting all the fire trucks that they make.
And I'm looking, well, it started off with Mustangs, but I started veering off to Batmobiles. And
Yeah,
then I got really, really, really crazy. This is Darth Vader's mobile. And anyway,
So I'm getting in the shower.
yeah, it just went the heck in a handbasket, you know. But here's a 50-year. This is actually a Mustang.
That's a Corvette.
That's a 62 Mustang right there.
it's a picture of a Corvette, but it's an actual Mustang in the plastic.
Yeah.
Well, actually, the first Mustang looked like that.
Oh yeah.
That was the
I
first.
did not know that.
Yeah, that's actually a 62 Ford Mustang concept car.
Oh, concept car. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Austin Man said he sent more pictures again.
Okay.
I think I've got a Batmobile somewhere, a real Batmobile, but I can't find it. Maybe it's just in my dreams. But see, and that I really started collecting Mustangs is what I started collecting. That was the thing, and then it just went from there to
It's almost like you got one in your garage or something.
2 actually.
Just a little tip for you, Al, from an old comic book collector. If anywhere on the package it says collector's edition, it's not going to be.
Right.
No.
There's a little Ford Shelby. This is a concept too.
The Shelby was only a concept?
Well, that one was.
Yes, Bill, I did look in the junk folder. I showed you earlier. Yes, you weren't looking. But yes, I put them in. I looked in the junk folder and the trash folder. There is nothing there. Hold on. Share screen.
Did Al misspell the address again?
What? Who?
Thought you went in that corner and disappeared.
Yeah, I'm looking. I was looking for this one here, and I'll show it if you guys want to see it.
And the pictures you just sent me, Bill, are the same ones. Oh, there they all are. Now they come through.
More of them.
Yeah, the ones. This is the ones you just sent me just now. That's the purple. That's the red and yellow. Oh, there's another one.
That's pretty.
Yeah, that's pretty.
I like the blue one.
Yeah, that's very pretty. And that's a green and a gold or copper. Guess it looks a little more like copper.
Those are cool.
Blanks.
Yeah.
Nice set.
There's
Gosh.
a whole new set. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I like the blue one. I like blue, guys. Both
I
of
like-
them.
I like blue and I like red. I like the red one.
Yeah, the blue one on the left is my favorite.
UNC colors, Al.
I guess that's just wood art.
Done with the mill, right?
Yep. Wood art.
Yep.
There's some more. Yeah, Bill, these all came through on the this time when you sent them just a few minutes ago. These are all the ones that you sent in. Or wood art. Cool.
That looks like a 4x4 bought from Lowe's.
Yeah. Actually, if you put a bigger base on it, that would make a lamp stand. Ah, candle holder. I think we saw some last year that he made that were candle holders. Now that I think about it.
Yeah, I like that center one. Although the one on the left is cool too. Actually, the one on the right's nice too.
I need to get me one of them mills.
Yeah. Well, I don't think you're going to get one of his.
Yeah, I think he put them all together, didn't he?
I think he started off with a type and then he made his own, so to speak.
Yeah.
He changed it. Those look cool.
Scale. Let's go smaller. Ooh.
Oh yeah, there's
a big bolt.
A wooden bolt.
Yes.
So that's how they put log cabins together years ago.
Yeah, look at that.
Nice.
Yep.
Very nice.
I don't think we missed any.
There's one on the end.
What's this? Yep, we missed this one. It looks like a walking stick.
Or a cue stick. Yeah, walking. I can't tell. It looks like the handle of either a walking stick, yeah.
An unthreaded bow.
Possibly also.
What's that last photo?
Very nice.
Oh, okay, I see it. I see it is now.
Yeah, I like this red one and the blue one. Actually, they're all pretty. Although if I went at certain places, if you went in with the purple one, I don't think you would make it out.
He said it was a bow stick.
A bow stick. Okay.
Told was a bow.
You could almost heat up that candy and roll it and then twist it and make pens out of it.
Right.
Yeah, if you took that purple pin into a biker bar, I don't think you'd make it out alive.
Yeah, it depends on how tough you are.
You could if you had a pink shirt on.
How do you know this, Donald? How do you know this?
I'm just
Nice,
saying.
very nice.
There was a redneck once that walked into a biker bar with a pink shirt.
Oh.
And while his feelings got hurt real bad, nobody really bothered.
All right, guys, it is 9 o'clock. Actually, it's a little after 9, so we're ready to get out of here. I am tired, myself ready for bed.
Well, good night to everyone.
Yeah,
and rest
I had to
well.
go today and pick up some material to build new gates. I was telling them earlier that the gates that I had going into my backyard are probably 20 years old. And I've been patching them and patching them and patching them. Well, we had a really strong thunderstorm come through here the other day, and it decided that it was going to take my gates down. So I went out there after the thunderstorm, and my gates are in pieces. So I have to rebuild them.
That stinks.
Yeah, well, hey, if you get 20 years out of a gate,
Yeah.
unless it's metal.
Really?
Yeah. So 56 degrees. You ain't got that around here.
Nope. Still a little warm out there.
Yep.
Thank God.
All right, we're headed out of here. Listen, if you're too darn busy to get out in your shop, you're just too darn busy. Get off your butt. Quit watching football games on Saturday afternoon. You can take a portable TV or your iPad out into the shop and put on a football game, and you can make some sawdust while you're watching the football at the same time. So do that. But get off your butts, get out in your shop and make some sawdust. Just give me sawdust, lots of sawdust all around me and everywhere. I like it flying all around my shop and even in my beard and hair. Good night, everybody. Thank you for watching, and God bless.
And remember, you don't have to go home, but you cannot stay here.
Nope.
What he said.
See ya. See ya. Want to be